Hey, what's up? This your girl KeyIce, and welcome to another episode of Key Reactions. This is a short segment show where I react for the very first time to a song and or music video. So I'm always excited to do these because you never know what you're gonna hear. This one here, I have heard a little snippet of it. I've heard like 5 second snippet of it, and I liked what I heard at that 5 second mark. So I don't know what part of the song I heard at that time, but I did hear a little tiny little snippet. So this reaction will mostly be for the music video, since I did hear some of the song to kind of get an opinion on it. But this song is actually Magic City Money. It's a new song by Atlanta artist BunnaB, and it's featuring Bankroll, Jermaine Dupri, J Money, and Sean Paul. So I'm real curious to see how it's going to pan out. Now, as you see on the cover, they got some money. Of course, they're going to have some money. So at first, I was like, why is it a $1 bill? But now I get it. Magic City is a really popular strip club in Atlanta. And so I'm pretty sure those dollar bills are to throw it and yeah, at the strip club. So that's what I took from that as to why it's $1 instead of a higher dollar amount there. Um, but I think it's a yeah, it's a strip club, everybody, right? Yes, adult. I'll say it nicer. An adult entertainment club is the professional way to say it. Or yeah. Anyway, that's what I think this is about. So we'll see if we'll see some of that type of action in this video. But I also just want to make note that Jermaine Dupri, this song is under his label, So Def Records. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. He's always been doing his thing, and I see he got a female artist right here, rapper. So BunnaB. Another thing, since I'm in Texas, I have to mention it. BunnaB. Now we got Bun B in Texas. He's a huge Texas legend out of Houston. So when I saw her name, BunnaB, I kind of thought of Bun B. You know what I mean? So I didn't quite like that as far as her name, but I'm sure she has her own reasons for having that name. And never know. She might even be a huge Bun B fan herself. That could even be why she went with Bunna B. Like a female version. Like go hard. I'll go hard. I'm from the South, but I'm a female. So I'm not sure about that. But that's something that I did want to make note of for those that don't really know. But let's go ahead and start this video. I'm going to set up my layout. I am a curator with HomeBase Radio, so as I listen to this song and watch the video, I'm going to be deciding on whether or not to place it over on HomeBase Radio. And we have a Ladies of Hip Hop playlist that this song might or might not go well on, so I will be listening to it for that as well. But let's go ahead and check it out. I'm going to remove the cover.
Blow that shit. This is how we play. Okay, Magic City Money. Yeah, Magic City Money. Serving everybody. Yeah. Y'all know what this is. I say AC super cool. Paper running through it. JD Ole do.
Real quick before we get too far into the beginning, this song, it starts off hard. Like it starts off like you already know it's a club song because the beat, they're like, yeah, serving everybody. You know what I'm saying? They ready to eat, they ready to do that dance and everything. I can tell they're ready. And so like most songs nowadays, you really don't hear them start off at the very beginning like that. You usually hear like 30 seconds, 20 seconds before any vocals come in to the song. You'll just hear the music. But this one, they were just right off the bat. So they really, that sets like the tone for the song. It's basically letting y'all know, hey, we're not gonna be chilling on this song. Y'all better get out on the dance floor and do your thing. That's the message I heard. So let's go ahead and listen to some more.
A motion picture movie. Happy guala, we got paid. Fat kid, load that cake. ATLNA. Spin that shit, blow that shit. This is how we play. Caught on my neck by the house on my rig. Back little shit, number one, no pig. Hey, I clone can't pop like this. JDJ, money ball like sweat. Need that shit right now. Talk about underlay. Chips on top of chips. More than Frito-Lay. Pocket edge slash. All the heavy pay.
I'm hearing things here and there. Shout out to J Buddy. He's coming. He's starting off the song, and that's another thing. You usually, I would say the majority of features you're gonna hear the artist first. I'm not quite sure why they decided to go with J Money off the bat, but I do like the energy that he's bringing. He's definitely bringing that Atlanta vibe. You know what I'm saying? Getting everybody hype. So I see it like he's the hype man of the song, if you will. But let's go ahead and continue.
JD and J Money, ATLNA, okay. She get mad to see the mud. Trap got mad to see the mud. Throwing mad to see the mud. On the mad to see the mud.
Eastside in this bitch, I'm going dumb. I went white and peanut butter on that farm. I'm still ballin' in this bitch, I feel like John. They like Sean Paul, where you been, these niggas born. I feel like magic in my city with these ones. I might go Vic, I might just run and throw these ones. Got a party, pack a bean, let's have some fun. Watch her transform when that peely hit her tongue. She a energizer bunny, she be going, yoin. Sean Paul bossed up in this bitch, you know it's going on.
I kind of want to see him do the ATL stomp. I'm familiar with Sean Paul. It's been a long minute since I heard something from him. But the last I did hear from him was when they were doing the ATL stomp. So it would be nice to see that in this video, since this is also a video reaction. But I'm just really happy to see that the collaboration includes young and older artists. I like that a lot. And let's go ahead and continue.
Really happy shit, I just be throwing. On the Monday blowing hornets, watch me throwing.
It's a Monday, no, we going to Magic City. Strippers, bottles, big blunts, and bad bitches. Off the done, Julio done turned into a demon. Got some blood partners, but forever 4 C's. Hot as hell in Magic City, you will never feel they see. Also ATL, you know I came up on the east. Tried to feed me lamb chops, and I'm like, nah, I taste some wings. No, my pockets ain't so sloppy, keep a card, this shit is neat. And I'm like, spin that shit, throw that shit, boy, don't be scared. Get them girls your money, you can't keep it to yourself. Done got fucked up, but you know I never care. ATLANTAGA, I'm always there.
Yeah, Magic City on the Monday, throwing hella cake, pockets extra sloppy like.
So I was feeling we got BunnaB, and she also is featuring Bankroll. So I was listening for something in particular. I didn't hear it, but that was BunnaB we just heard. So this is Bankroll right here. BunnaB, I do like her energy. I like the fact that she is, because Atlanta's Southern artists, first of all artists have that different, they have a different flavor depending on where they're from. And so for BunnaB, I was listening specifically for like a BunnaB shout out or something, because you could tell this song is probably going to go kind of far, especially with Jermaine Dupri putting his name on it. He's actually on the song as a feature instead of just as a producer. And so I was actually looking to hear BunnaB's name on there somewhere, but just to kind of see if what I'm thinking is the case, but I'm not quite sure it is for what I heard. And so I'm thinking her name could have derived from something totally different, not related to BunnaB, the Texas BunnaB at all. But I did want to just mention that because that's what I was listening for just a moment ago. But here is Bankroll needs. So let's listen to her verse.
Like J Money, I'm getting hella bank. Blowing all this gas inside the club, we having extra name. Shawty throw it back, that bitch so thick, she moving hella weight. Pop out with JD, pull up on J Money like, what you got for me? All about the money, feel like my name TIP. Play with not in RIP. I could be in Magic City, but I'd rather ride the beat. Look,
And she mentioned Magic City. I heard believe I heard BunnaB mention Magic City too, but I haven't seen. First of all, I have never been to Magic City. I've never been to Atlanta actually. I need to go to Atlanta. I have some family out there. But yeah, so I haven't seen Magic City in the background of the video, but they keep mentioning Magic City. The vibe of this song doesn't really give me that adult entertainment club vibe either, as far as like shaking a thing, taking nothing off to the song. But it's more like I definitely hear that so deaf sound in it. And that's the only thing I would say right now as far as like the name of this song, because Magic City also, for those that don't know, Magic City, Miami is known as Magic City. So some people that are maybe looking for new music, if they see Magic City Money, they probably would initially assume it's talking about Miami, because Miami's known as Magic City. But since Atlanta does have the popular Magic City Adult Entertainment Club, people that are familiar with that, they would also link it to that. It's just that the song so far doesn't really give me that type of vibe. But I mean, that could just be me just not having been there before, which I'm sure that's what that is. But I just wanted to note that as well.
all my bitches pretty. He got money, we gon' spend it. Throw some cash, baby, time is ticking. If it's up, then we get with it. Spin that bad and you can kick it. Don't want luck, stay out the fence. If we outside on a Monday, know we deep in Magic City like.
Need that shit right now. Talking about underlay. Chips on top of chips. More than Frito-Lay. Pocket air slide. Quarter heavy pay. JD and J Money. ATLNA. Okay. She get Magic City money. Trap got Magic City money. Throwing Magic City money. On the Magic City money.
And I will also say that I think that the timing of this type of song is really great, considering that Young LA's song has been trending, the Ain't I? And he has a couple of songs trending actually. But I think the timing of the song is really good. I also am noticing how they're trying to incorporate, the selfie thing in the video, like where they're holding the camera, trying to get that the social media. They're trying to they're trying to appeal to that audience. And I think that depending on what they clip, because usually when an artist puts out a song, they tend to clip their music videos and they'll put them up as reels or shorts, as TikToks. And so I see that happening with this song a lot, with the holding out the phone and just rapping to the phone. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this vibe. Definitely so deaf. I hear so deaf in it all the way. I'm just a little concerned about where the song will go, because each city that plays hip hop and R&B, all of their stations have different vibes. So like you got, I definitely hear it like in Dallas, like as far as Texas, I definitely hear it in the southern larger cities. When you go further up north, I'm not as sure if I would hear this song out there per se. It's like they're really wanting to, at least with the vibe and the words that they're using in the song, they're really appealing to Atlanta, not really, too much further out. It's like you kind of have to be familiar with what they're talking about to get it, because if you watch the video, you don't. And now again, I've never been there, so I don't know if maybe they're in that area where the nightclub is, but you're not really getting that vibe either from that. And the cover doesn't really match what they're saying either. But again, shout out to all of them. I think this track is definitely going to be a hit in that area. It's definitely more of like a geographic hit, I would say. But depending on if they do a remix, I'm not sure I would see a remix with all of these artists already on the feature of the the bass song. I wouldn't think to I wouldn't think that there's going to be a feature coming out. I mean, not a feature, a remix coming out for this song. But it's something. I don't think I want to place it actually on the Ladies of Hip Hop playlist, just for the fact that it's mainly you hear mainly the men on it, and you got J Money off the bat. He's the first voice you hear, so I don't think this song is actually intended for that. But we do have another playlist. It's called Busted Birthday. I think this song would be great for a Busted Birthday playlist because it's more like that party vibe. And right now that's where I'm thinking that we can place it. But I will, after this show, I will listen to it a few more times to kind of get a better feel of where we can place it, because we have a lot of playlists, but at the same time, all of our playlists are very niche. So that's something to note. But let's see, we have a little bit more to go. Let's see if Jermaine Dupri, he raps too. He don't just produce. So let's see if he has a verse. Okay. Yeah. Doing the Insta. Y'all, that dance, it reminds me of y'all, I'm sorry, I'll just say stuff sometimes, but it reminds me of like chickens, like, you know how the chickens say in the is it called a coop, chicken coop? Yeah, chicken coop. It reminds me of that, because like when everybody puts their head out and like, it just reminds me of that, and the way he just did it, that really reminded me. I'm like, man, we're human beings. Y'all, I like to dance. Don't get me wrong. I actually did it in one of my my freestyle videos that I did. I did the dance. I did it, different. I'm not from there. I don't know how to really do it. They doing it the right way. They're showing everybody how the right way to do it. But it just reminds me of that. But I'm going to let's see if we can go a little further out, because I don't want to really. What's this? Let's see what the very end is.
Money don't walk. You got to get your ass up and go get it.
Hey, you got 50 on you? Change for 100?
Yeah.
I got you right now.
Let me step in.
Okay. See, and right here, this, y'all, I'm not good at recognizing stuff, especially if I haven't been there. So I'm very sure that they're standing. Let me make myself smaller here so you can see that better. I'm so sure that they're standing in front of a very historic building here. I want to say it could be, because I remember a couple of months ago, Jermaine Dupri was talking about where So Def originated. I don't know if this could be that building, and I do apologize for not knowing. But my interests in music are everywhere, so I tend to know. I focus on certain things. So as far as when it comes to like historic locations and stuff, I'm not really up on that. So if y'all do know what this building is, I'm pretty sure. If I look it up, it'll probably even pop up there. So anyway, let us know what you think of this song in the comments below, and let us know if you're feeling it like that. If you feel like we should place it and all this stuff, I did see his billboard in that video, and I was like, okay, I like that. I like that. Um, let's see. So Dev recording studio. Yeah, they. Let me see. Is this the? No, that's not the one. Anyway, I'm taking extra time. Sorry, I like to look stuff up because I don't like to misspeak when I'm on these shows. I really don't like to misspeak at all. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off. But I really was feeling the song overall. And, despite my little, because I'm just very analytical about certain things. So I'm doing a reaction video, so I got to talk to y'all about it. So that's why I mentioned those things. But overall, I was feeling the song. I feel like certain parts probably had a little too much music with no vocals in it. Because, we like the beat a lot. It's just that you don't want to have. Now, mind you, if you're intending it to be like, you have those longer breaks for people to dance, then that's one thing, because that's what they were doing during the long break right there. But if it's really like something for the club type of thing, for people that aren't really familiar with the dances from that region, then it's like, for those type of people to be like, okay, why is this still playing right here? Why isn't somebody saying something? Because the beat kind of like it stays pretty much the same throughout. There's not really much of a change in the beat or the tempo. So that's why I'm saying that. But anyway, I did enjoy the song. Shout out to So Dev Records. Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. And shout out to BunnaB and everybody that was on the song. And this is Key Reactions. Let me put up my info here because every Friday we got Freestyle Fridays, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern with Sean of Straight Official Freestyles. He's out at the Fleet DJ conference right now in Atlanta. He's actually out there right now this weekend. And he's doing his networking thing and all that. And then we also have Don Dada, our other co-hosts. They're out of New York, and Don, he's in New Jersey now, but they're based out of the New York area. So definitely artists, if y'all have freestyles you want to have played on that show, go ahead and send them over to us at homebasepromo@gmail.com. And I have my show. My show is Rep My Block, and it's every Saturday with Grandmaster Bassman Star, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. So make sure y'all check us out over there. We talk what's been trending in urban entertainment over the past week from social media. So our show is kind of unique in that sense because we focus on what's been going on social media, but we talk about some other stuff too. And then you gotta follow me. You gotta follow me, official KeyIce, at IG, Instagram, TikTok, and X, aka Twitter. So that's where you can find me. I don't post as much, but I'm actually a little bit more on TikTok. Now TikTok, man, that's a whole nother. That's a whole show by itself. My phone fell. That's my bad. But yeah, my phone telling me, yeah, it's time to go. So thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Make sure you hit those notifications. Go ahead and subscribe if you're feeling the video. Showing some love. Really appreciate it all the time. I love y'all comments. I'll be checking y'all comments out, and it's really cool to see your opinions. So really appreciate that as well. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend, rest of the week, and peace.